TSS and co have worked their way through short B. A very patient position here from Apex, hanging out the discotheque. Who clears this? Nobody. And for that reason, TSS dies.
Well, that is a big scalp. A huge read on both sides, right? They go for the rarer push through Monster, plus Apex holding back to counter it. Mind games already here in round one.
Doesn't get much done, and he may not with that flashbang being thrown over. Yeah, perfect on his own. RPK able to serve up a bit of a distraction. That sets him up.
Of their game, but they picked the wrong gamble, and it could be an ever.
Contact off short, not yet found. Ooh, zywoo and Shocks working those Galeels. Frag grenade is fantastic. Apex throws his back the other direction, but it doesn't find. Second round coming in for Vitality. A quick conversion.
So, what is this map about? Why? And TSS, as we saw, Vitalities.
Yeah, agree. And I think that it's for that reside. Still yet to go up versus the weapon. So enjoy this while they can.
Apex will be the first one to tell you that a lot of his performances ride on emotions. Shocks is maybe the most emotional player in France, which I think by default makes him the most emotional player in the world, right, Connor?
Yeah, should be. Should be. It's Launders.
He looks so uncomfortable. I don't know if am I crazy? Or we see a lot of gun switching, a lot of bumping around to each other. If there were any CTs on the A side, it felt like there were a million windows of timing there for them to get a kill, but they can rest easy. It was a stack over towards B. Heroic, once again, we're just hoping and assuming that they would rocket back into them like they did on that pistol round where they lost the opening frag. And it looks like the dust is settling. TSS will go few moments.
Yeah, it was a little bumpy. I think that's actually the best word for it. Bumping literally into one another at times. You know, we got to shake off the jitters. You're 3 rounds deep. Things are going well. You know, they also have to find that comfort zone. But that's a weird smoke. That actually somehow bounces back into the face of Canadian. First fight happens down here, short B. Nice by Borup to continue that spray through the tunnel. As Masuda opens up the squeaky door, he is met by a face full of M4 and a 5v2 in the opening 20 seconds.
Take a peek. They've alarmed everybody here, but we'll see if that's to their benefit.
Yeah, the Wasp starts swarming. That Molotov is excellent. But unfortunately for Vitality, zywoo's dropped and Apex.
You can trade him as well, so Heroic, good protocols to make sure.
Oh boy, does he pop his head? This flash goes over for the peek, and yeah, there it is, RPK. Because of the smoke, had enough cover, and you saw niko fixate over towards Squeaky Door instead. So just having enough pieces, got 2 defenders very much kerneled up, down, able to get the first. RPK was burning, and Borup heating up. He gets himself 2 kills, drops Shocks to 37 HP. We're on for the clutch. 15 seconds left over as Shocks makes a ton of sound, and he's wary about Cadian's op. He knows he's coming from the A site, but Cadian better have a little bit of timing. 10 seconds left. Shocks just saw him. He's going to plant it once and go for the duel, but Cadian...
That Shock spotted him, so strafes out fast.
zywoo's got a little bit of a gap here. TSS better not hyperextend. Ooh, predicts the double peek. It's 1 Cadian. Casper Molder. One of TSS's trickiest. Whoa, timing. They find Cadian mid-transition, then down goes down. It's all on niko, very much so. He sees the player in the distance going for that bomb plant, but can't quite peek because zywoo's well-equipped with that M4. He's able to best him. Borup finds both for Heroic.
Yo, an enormous save here in the world outside of 1 player or something like that because Monster, oh my god, it's down. That's free.
Drops the bomb and then has that second CT to peek. Borup gonna go down empty-handed. Hot or cold, hit or miss. Masuda rounding the pill. They're very fixated on heaven. Oh, he peeks wide, sees just the head, misses the shot. Now at this point, Team Vitality just looking to anchor on their bomb site. And maybe Cadian goes. Oh, a flick up that gives Cadian a very real chance. But Masuda. Wow.
Cadian's rotation. Oh, he doesn't get the hit.
Nope, but they are still here. Like you said, numbers for the CT side.
Bags and made. I gave him. Watching his interview with Thorn and Moses, talking about
in the open by Apex's lurk out long. Here comes TSS as he trades back versus RPK. The Danish snipers down. niko now over top of APC, looking for the contact. Apex is going to feel as though he can swing wide, and TeSS clips it off. He's going to clear out into the corners, but it's niko yet again holding him back on the cusp of this A site. zywoo in the 1v4, 10 seconds left. All the CTs starting to...
I mean, that's the lower bracket will really...
But he will play it patient. Apex comes wide, and TeSS actually dies here. And Cadian, oh man, he should be in a world of hurt. So many players just swarming in on him.
He's a specter haunting them and knows where their position is. Okay, that's it. They try to and give us hope for the rest of the series. So hopefully it continues on. It's down. Oh, trying to hold with his crossfire, and it's working out okay.
Shox just never lets off
far.
the movement.
That guy was on a skateboard sliding through Monster.
Stood on the hold. Oh, it's labored. And it ain't too pretty. TeSS gonna clear him off of that B bomb site. So man advantage, but here comes the retake, and here comes zywoo. No plant for you. TeSS gonna have to clutch this. CT's peeking all over the place, man. They're headhunting, and TeSS...
I'm not saying zywoo, but you can pick between zywoo.
Banging the wall. And slapping down in the face with it. He drops to 30 HP, but Borup finds the entry, in fact. And they're gonna try again. Here on Pillar, bodies lining up, but Apex... Oh no, he denies any kind of entry in from short. He's got a teammate by him. He's gonna have to go even bigger, and he died themselves. And where does zywoo come in from? Answer being graffiti.
Whoa.
The ball's on this man.
For Vitality, because again, they chose not to...
Woo on Monster. Oh, focused Cadian. 1 HP left over, and RPK is fed to the wolves in order to satiate zywoo's bloodlust. Sprints in either direction. And Cadian... Flash, but he hears the footsteps. Shox decides to stick around. 2 more players, and they're giving him 1v1s, but TeSS glocks him. Oh, and down.
18 and 12.
Really good in these types of moments. These high pressure holds that Apex just set up so nicely.
They can hold.
It is rifles in position. Shox hears the movement, makes his play. A 1 and done from Shox. zywoo and Masuda on the bomb site. That's a lot of firepower. And Heroic had yet to find their easy entry. With the time ticking quickly, it's not going to get any easier either. But bomb is still inside of connector. I mean, I'm smelling a late B hit at this point, and they're going to commit forward. Borup taking that headshot definitely draws the rotators upwards.
They got a plan.
zywoo thinking he's doing a good job, but yeah, it's all down to the B site. Really good mid-round call here from Heroic. It's enough to give them a post plant. 1 kit, 1 flash for the CTs, and they make contact immediately, leaving it on the shoulders of niko. He crawls wide out from Monster. He's gonna find one of these players by surprise. Can he manage? No. Flash over top, looking for a good explode onto the B bomb site. Numbers here for Vitality. Borup already past the pillar, and ooh, he finds Masuda as he falls downwards. Gravity can't save him fast enough. A double entry off of Borup. Absolute confidence in his teammates to kill anybody by those barrels, as he just fixates more so on the second layer of Vitality's defense. That one, all prepared by Cadian on the flashbang. Borup and TeSS with the kills, and Heroic with an 8th.
2-7 rounds now, and both the rounds they've won have been Monster execs. This time's even more confident, even versus a better buy, so nicely done. But they'll need more to the playbook to be able to stage a full comeback. So this is just a nice kind of confidence victory to remind them they've still got it. But they've got a litany of problems left versus Vitality CT side that they thought of solved.
A point of contention. And off of that flash, Masuda caught out.
Clearly making it feel like a fake. I mean, it's good that Shox knows that, but now he doesn't really have a good play. Stuck here top bathrooms. MP9 in hand, looking for a timing versus TeSS, but TeSS is the one to find it.
Yeah. Timing, the emphasis of that engagement. As it could have been had either of them peeked around long earlier. A little dance of death without them knowing they had a partner the whole entire time. Borup, again, that quick space creation, but RPK sprinting out from dumpsters.
They've got significant grenades. If I'm Vitality
here, yep, the late play. And that's the bomb.
Yeah.
The bigger threat comes in from mid. Cadian seeing a glimmer of a threat, but he drops the shot. And now he knows they're already close. No, he finds nothing. It's all on the shoulders of niko yet again. His attempt at a clutch is good for the first and second as well, but they're on top of the bomb. A third kill for niko. And Shots, well, he doesn't have a defuse, so niko takes the clutch.
It's this T side that's getting back on its feet. It's 5 rounds in a row. You see this.
They don't want them anywhere near that A site. And you know what? Okay, heroic oblige. I can't believe neither of those two T's died. Look at their health left over. Masuda in such a pressured position, and you are dead on Mohan. With the double sniper setup, they have no choice but to save.
That's weird. Take on B if that's a problem.
Sure.
Whoa, they don't invest behind this. I'm kind of surprised. I know they didn't have enough money for good rifles, but it's just such an, like, are they going to be able to see another op buy?
P90 on the front. That's a sprint in from the SMG, and RPK with the P250 hot swap out with the MP9.
Holy man, it was the correct one. I'm just kind of surprised because I feel like, and we'll see, hold on. Oh, Borup's looking to take down some of the operas, and he does actually grab.
Thinking about it.
Yeah.
Shox press to fade. Utility over the top. That's a double Maulian monster. They cannot afford to run through it. My God. Look at stick for Vitality. Masuda getting one, and they all line up for RPK, but Tessa somehow with a double headshot entry. No. Oh, it was a team kill in the mix of it all. This gets awkward. It gets weird, and niko dying. It's cleared by Vitality as they find their fifth.
That Molotov. It would have been messy, but it wouldn't have been as messy as that.
zywoo now. We've seen him kind of somewhat chained in bathrooms on A, now up in the party. Looking to hammer the nail into the coffin, but Cadian not yet stopping. A lineup for RPK, nearly good for 2. It's Masuda to trade one off long. And a man advantage here for Heroic. niko now losing that out to Shox and Connector, but Stown has this Connector door closed. Testness. Oh, he finds him blindsided. It's a 1v. Alone in the dark, both in the server and in his bedroom. The pressure behind Apex as he can feel the eyes of his entire team. He's tasked to close with the clutch. Molotov, flashbang, frag grenade on him. If he blocks off bank, that's huge. Because I don't believe this bomb is planted for Tessess at all. But he does have a molly of his own. He hears Apex stampeding around, buys not for the peak, and they're Heroic roping it all the way back. This is only the 3-man stack up. Look at this. They're gonna walk right into it. Cadian actually besting zywoo, but RPK with 2, and Masuda the 3rd.
Insane confidence here from Vitality. We just saw them blow an entire lead when things just looked dire for Heroic. And lead away.
But here's Apex. Dead to right. Started off well to the CT side. Frag grenades exchanged to the better of Vitality. My goodness. However, zywoo gonna have to... Oh! He gets the collateral through the head of Borup. That is just ridiculous. Over the boulder. Borup bested. niko gonna be added to the pile of corpses if Shox has his way. But it's a bit of a fight back. Again, the bomb will be retrieved. However, yep, now he's gonna take the knife out, close that gap, sees them crawling inwards, and Stown never had a damn chance. niko, another 1v4 ace attempt. He sees the player short execute. For them to even get out of a B play, they'd have to redirect through spawn, but the perfect timing from Borup. Cadian's flash blinds them on short, and he barrels into that bomb site with nobody to stop him. But Apex in from the heavens, looking for the second, can't quite manage the spray. Shox is gonna have to 1v3. Heroic have found an opening on their T side in OT. It was looking like the perfect play from Vitality, but Heroic slip in the...
Leading that way. They gamble on silence, and then contact explode.
Off fight.
Oh.
Ooh, Masuda's getting wall banged. niko, he connects the damage. Tessa in close proximity, but there's also that flank to think about. No reason at all for Borup to come from behind, but Apex he does clear out Cadian, and there's Shox with one. An actual 2v4 attempt starting to unfold here for Vitality. Stown gonna crank the dial, runs inwards with the sidearm. It's Shox in the clutch, and this is what he's made for. Falls back, 100 HP to his name, no utility, but it's him versus niko. Further damage into Stown, and the CTs start to stack up. Shocks tucked back by the flowers. One more, one shot.
Oh!
4K from Shoxy.
You can see the nerves are setting in.
They should be so well aware of this. I mean, Tessa's playing accordingly, but that pays off. Now the idea of this long A play has to be in the minds of Heroic. 20 seconds. Pressures on Borup and the Bathrooms man in Tessess, who's trying to come back into the action. Cadian with a collateral. zywoo with an attempt to clutch this. He's gonna go ahead and plant bomb. Has to. They're gonna push him out from dumpster. He knows it, but there's nothing he can do. niko closes. Heroic, one more in OT to push us into double overtime. That's what you want, man. Look at the kill differential, actually. Now that Vitality could just swarm this. Cadian's gonna lay down that grenade. Decent damage. Connects the first off shot. Borup yet to fire. Now he rattles off some rounds. Cadian with a second, looking for the third, but he misses that close flick. It's a man advantage in for Vitality. They are shooting to close map 1. A comeback that gives Heroic a chance here in overtime. Looking like this could have been over ages ago. And Vitality now 1 kill away from making it happen. Young Stown walking in, finding Masuda inside of the smoke, Molotoving off the short player, which gives him a chance to kill zywoo. With 5 HP, he remains, but now he's slain, and 12 health for Stown. Focusing on short, he taps that bomb. The monster walkout meant to close, but a missed shot gives Stown a second chance. He chases, and he doesn't find it. Time now of the essence. Shoxy's done enough. Heroic will desperately try to defuse, but it's over.